Alright, round 3. We would definitely like to play first. This hand is fine. The compelling deterrence with the zombie is nice. With the multiple zombies. I'm definitely going to play the Wailing Ghoul first. I can't imagine he would have any play here that would make that different. Just because you'd rather trade Rancid off. Oh yes, Niblis of Frost. Hello. You'd rather trade Rancid Rats off for a 3-mana plus creature rather than whatever they play on turn 2. Wailing Ghoul probably holds off any reasonable turn 2 play. Primal Druid, not a good card against my deck. That is just a 2-mana 0/3. I'm happy to see that. Good card against Rancid Rats trying to kill him, but I'm just going to never attack him with Rancid Rats. Okay, I mean, Primal Druid gains him some life off of the Rancid Rats. Never attacking him, but ideally, we just kill him by attacking with Niblis of Frost over and over. Weirding Wood. I like Weirding Wood. Why am I not playing a green deck with Weirding Wood in it? Mostly because of this Niblis of Frost. Niblis of Frost with 2 spells in hand. This game could be pretty over. I mean, he has not had occasion to play any real spells left. He's got a clue on the battlefield. He's black. He could easily have a removal spell for the Niblis. I'm not trying to ramp him anymore. I could have attacked for 1. And he could have then, it just gives him the option if he wants to block the Rancid Rats and go find a land and play a 6-mana spell this turn. Okay, Rancid Rats is fine. But it does not deal with Niblis. Rabid Bite, yeah, I mean, at least the Niblis was a 2-for-1. That was what I was going to say, is that interesting. I wonder if it would have been better just to use the Sinister Concoction on my guy. He might have like a mana spell or something. Alright. I'm just gonna keep passing the turn. I don't know why, if I said Rabid Bite was a 2-for-1. Yeah, that's just really good. Like, it would have been nice to untap with the Niblis and he wouldn't have been able to do anything like that. The Rancid Rats into Rabid Bite is just very, very good there. And now he's got his Sinister Concoction, so even if we... Boy, that is a lot of lands. I'm going to go ahead and play this last one. I think it might be time to press for answers. This card is just not very good for us. The only reason it's in our deck at all is for Niblis of Frost, and that's kind of completely taken care of this game. So not a great draw. Just not a great card in our deck. That maybe should never have made the cut. I've sideboarded it out each match. It's very unimpressive here. Ooh. Warp Landscaping. Dude's got some colors. Yeah, I'm not excited about our chances going long against like a very Delirium-y deck, and with him being Abzan colors, that seems likely to be what he is. Just a lot of incremental advantage going long that we're not going to be able to keep up with unless we get Magnifying Glass. Magnifying Glass, kind of a 1-card long game plan. We may want to bring in Fencer's Journal for this match. Like, he's so far played 1 power worth of creatures, so. Well, that's really gross. Alright, well, we will play this Laboratory Brute. Ugh, this is not super beatable for us. Oh, I'm glad we didn't draw those 4 lands. We can compelling deterrence it. I wonder if there's any way we can convince him to empty his hand. Boy. Didn't make a 1/1 at end of turn. Okay, Terrarium. Take this 4 damage. I don't think compelling deterrence really does anything here. There, see? Exactly. All we needed to do was draw certain death. I mean, he could easily have like +3/+3 and hexproof, and if he does, pretty gross. But he never has to tap out for the rest of the game because we are the ones on the defensive here. Ugh. Wait, what? Oh, okay. He's just activating its ability. That's fine. Only activated it once. I'm gonna attack with the Laboratory Brute. Doesn't accomplish a lot, but I'm fine with trading a 3/3 for Rancid Rats, because I have some big nasty stuff that I don't want to trade for Rancid Rats. Although you can always Sinister Concoction whatever I play. Yep, you got instant artifact creature, not Delirium yet. I'm just assuming from his colors that he has several Delirium cards. And there's a really good chance he has Macabre Waltz. If I can draw Rise from the Grave, though, I would be very happy. Because then I can get his Sigarda, and I've got some fuel for that thing. What do we got? Eldritch Evolution. I'm gonna get a 4-drop? See, yeah, Eldritch Evolution, just not that good in Limited. What is he getting? Like, what could even be that good here? Yeah, like that doesn't do anything. I mean, that was one of the less impressive uses that Eldritch Evolution could ever have, but like sacrifice a 2-drop to it, not great. Okay, Exultant Cultist is pretty decent here. Keeps him from attacking with that Eldrazi Horror. Not interested in trading my Rancid Rats for a 1/1. Oh wait, what does this thing do? Okay, so that actually is pretty decent. I just kind of forgot. This does sacrifice a non-Eldrazi creature. Put a 3/2 colorless Eldrazi Horror creature token onto the battlefield. That's fine. I mean, I'm fine with him taking the time to sacrifice a creature, and then I bounce it with Compelling Deterrence. And 3/2s are pretty bad because I'm happy to trade Exultant Cultist for 1. Yeah, like, this is wonderful. That's not particularly wonderful, but it's okay. Olivia's Dragoon. That is alright. Ooh, Wretched Griff. Let's just cast this. Wretched Griff. Solid draw here. Island is less solid, but I guess it was technically free. No good attacks. All yours. Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll take the 3 from that, try to catch whatever card he's got in his hand. Yeah, I'm fine taking 3 here. Like the odds that he's got an instant in his hand, like that's the card he drew this turn. So the odds that it's an instant in his hand that does something are pretty low. The odds that it's a land is pretty high. Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, I can attack with the rats this turn. Yeah, I mean, this card is solid, but it's just not particularly powerful. Now he's scared of holding lands in his hand because he's going to lose them to further compelling deterrences. Ooh, kindly stranger. That's business. Oh, right. Gotten by the Geist-fueled Scarecrow. Yeah, needs very slight upgrade to the Olivia's Dragoon. Yes, definitely use Demon Possessed Witch's ability. And I don't really care about getting this 1 damage in. Alright, that's acceptable. Keep holding these 2 lands because I could always draw Stitchwing Scob and, you know, or mill Stitchwing Scob more likely. Oh yeah, Spontaneous Mutation has a sweet insurance policy against whatever you do. Maybe I should have just attacked with everything when he just had the 3-2 out, but I mean, I'm not trying to kill him as quickly as possible. There's not a huge upside to, you know, killing him 1 turn earlier and, like, messing up grinding by giving him a free creature, and I don't know. I mean, maybe it's like 6 of one, half dozen of the other. He's just trying to draw his Descend Upon the Sinful, so, like, you know, I don't know. Probably would have been better to attack with everything. Just try to kill him as quickly as possible before he draws something ridiculous. Alright, so he is very slow and grindy. He's got a reasonable amount of removal, right? Well, I mean, we saw Rabid Bite and Concoction, which may be enough for Turn-Aside. I mean, Turn-Aside getting Concoction is real nice, and it's telegraphed, so you can just know to hold it up. Rise from the Grave I like because he has Sigarda, if nothing else. I think we don't have as much need for like a Wailing Ghoul here. Or an Olivia's Dragoon. So maybe we get Turn-Aside and Tamia's Journal in there. I like this. I mean, we are very low on 2 drops, but I don't think that's going to cost us. We were never going to beat him down with our 1/3s. I mean, he does have his own Olivia's Dragoon. He could go 2-drop, 3-drop. And just beat us up because we didn't have anything on turn 2. And we are on the draw. Could have been not great. Could have been not great. I'm happy that my clock is a little bit above his. Not happy that these games are taking so long. I'm sure it's not the most exciting thing in the world to watch when the games go a bit long. Yeah, so this hand, definitely slow, but against him, I may be overstating just how slow he is, but like, if his 2-drop is an 0-3, like, this hand is great, you know? Yeah, an Exultant Cultist comes to save the day. That's perfect. Yeah. See, that's just awesome for me. He should probably not have kept that in. I mean, he probably has at least, like, one Emerge guy. Play Island, pretend that... Not really pretending we're mana screwed, we could easily just be low on mana. I'm just gonna play the Cultist. We'll use the Magnifying Glass to give our Niblis a +1/+1. Alright, Warp Landscape. We were both off to blazing starts here. Dragoon is fine. Crop Sigil. That card's sweet. Would have been much better on his turn 1. Ooh, Liliana's Elite. That gives us a nice sort of plan for going long. So if I had another blue, I might hold off on this Niblis of Frost. Well, we don't even have anything in the graveyard, so we don't have anything for Spontaneous Mutation to do to like protect it from rats. I'm just gonna play the Niblis. If he's got a removal spell, he's got a removal spell, but we've got like additional plans for winning this game, which are Liliana's Elite, Geistfield Scarecrow, and we've got Rise from the Grave to get back the Niblis. Like, his Crop Sigil milling himself could be real bad. If he just dumps Sigarda in there, and then I get to Rise from the Grave it before he returns it to his hand, that's something I'm okay with. I'm just going to attack with this 3/3. If he has some tricky stuff, we've got Rise from the Grave. That's great. Well, and then Geistfield Scarecrow should be quite strong. Let's just... Probably should not have bothered untapping. That like really gives away that we have a 1 blue mana trick, and I don't think we showed him Spontaneous Mutation, but like showing that it's within our range is not awesome. Geese is bidding. Alright, that's strong. Got land and sorcery, so still not at Delirium. Even when it dumps a creature in there, he's not immediately going to be able to Crop Sigil it back, so if it dumps a good creature in there, we'll be able to give it a Rise from the Grave. I feel good about this game. Sigarda would be strong here. Ooh, Overworld Mysteries. That's not that strong. Wretched Griff. Probably want to sacrifice the Exultant Cultist to that. I'm not interested in attacking him with ground creatures right now. to draw a couple of cards, which I am quite happy to do. And just putting a creature into the graveyard does a fair amount for us. It's going to pump up that Liliana's Elite, going to make this Spontaneous Mutation actually do something. So like if he plays Rat's Rabid Bite this turn or something, then it will actually do something. Never lucky. Can't just get him to put that Sigarden in his graveyard, huh? And putting Wretched Griff in play just puts a huge clock on him. Golden Mob Mysteries is a good card, but boy, it is not very good in his deck, I don't think. You have to be... Oh, okay. That Dark Salvation is definitely happening. He's got some 2/2 zombies. So, if I can play Magnifying Glass and Rise from the Grave this turn. And I'm also happy to attack with this Wretched Griff. He's still just got sorcery and land in his graveyard, so... This is the only way I get to cast 2 spells with Rise from the Grave, and I definitely want to Rise from the Grave this turn. So pretty in gold. What do we got? Okay. Close to Delirium now, but still no creatures for him to return. That's weird that it's not giving me a card type count. He has played a card with Delirium. Shouldn't it tell me? Oh man, just pounding in with... Yeah, I'm happy to block. Like, if he's got a pump spell, it's unlikely that he's got a pump spell that, like, kills both of my guys. I guess I should have just killed the tokens there. Yeah, that was a definite mistake. Like, I was thinking killing the Dragoon is fine because it can't jump up and fog a guy for a turn, but it really can't do that particularly well. Just giving him an extra card to find, you know, his Descent Upon the Simple or whatever is not a great idea. And putting a creature in the graveyard, so now he has Delirium, so he can actually crop sigil back the Olivia's Dragoon. Yeah, that was a huge mistake. It was definitely better to just block the zombie tokens. And that's alright. I am happy to continue to play Flyers. And now I've got 8 mana, so I can play Elite, Brute, and hold up Spontaneous Mutation, which is a pretty nice turn. Oh, right, I can't do that. I finally got gotten by Geistfield Scarecrow. So do I play the Brute, or do I play the Elite? Why don't we play... Why don't we play the Elite and the Geist? We don't get to hold up Spontaneous Mutation, but we got plenty of blockers in play. Boy, yeah, blocking that zombie. Oh, jeez. Well, we get to Spontaneous Mutation. It remains a very good flying blocker, though. Huh. Oh, okay, he did have the plane, so he can cast it this turn. Alright, well, let's scry. No, thank you. Journal is good. He's going to have a lot of 1/1 tokens. That is for sure. And if we attack, like if we attack with all three of our guys, then he blocks Wretched Griff with Sigarda. Even if we shrink it, we don't get through. Oh, let's see how big we can make this Liliana's Elite. Maybe it's better to play the Tamiyo's Journal this turn, but I don't know. Boy, we did not make that Liliana's Elite very big at all. Yeah, and then just the risk of him double blocking stuff, shoot. That didn't work out very well. Alright, yeah. Not quite getting it this game. Definitely playing not amazingly. Like, just making all these humans is going to be pretty rough to deal with. And then he gets to turn his humans slowly into 1/1s. Or into 3/2s, I mean. Yup. And our Noblesse is double dead. I'm not totally sure if we've got a plan to win this game. I mean, I guess our plan is get this Liliana's Elite too huge to be beaten, and also draw a ton of cards with Tamiyo's Journal. But yeah. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. There's no reason to give up quite yet. I'm going to keep holding up this Spontaneous Mutation. Bottom. Certain Death. Okay. That's solid. See, I'm quite glad I didn't play Spontaneous Mutation here. He's got 2 mana up, but it seems pretty unlikely that he's going to be able to stop this. I'm just going to make a human. Well, Wretched Griff kills in 2 attacks, so if I attack, he attacks with everything. This has 3 power. Yeah. I mean, there's no way he kills me. He's got clues, so he could find a solution here. Spontaneous Mutation will let me, you know, get a surprising win in. But, like, there's a reasonable chance that he draws a bunch of cards here and doesn't draw an answer to Wretched Griff, because the 3/4 flyer is pretty real. Just attack with everything? That's fine. I'm gonna not kill his Eldrazi Horror, because those are sort of the least valuable things to him, because he can't turn them into other creatures, and I'm just gonna block zombies. And I'm gonna Spontaneous Mutation this Extricator, because it can't sacrifice itself. Draw a card. So we're taking 3 damage this Oh, what are we doing? Oh, sacrificing one of the block zombies. Yeah, of course. That's fine. And keep letting him do stuff. Might be on reason, huh? That is fine. There's no trample or anything going on, it just wins this combat with the Laboratory Brute. I don't see what he could possibly do for a black to kill me here, or to kill my Wretched Griff, right? There's just nothing. I guess I'm just gonna hold on to the Spontaneous Mutation here, though, because taking 6 is fine. Like, he could Rapid Bite here, and I want to be able to Spontaneous Mutation if he does. Okay, we just got it, I think. Alright, we did it. You have new product. 2 Eldritch Moon packs. That's what you get for 2 in 1. Yeah, this deck was okay. I think this deck was really good. We just drew not great. I mean, I certainly made some play mistakes. And then we got run over. Hanwar Garrison is that card is pretty real. Just definitely had a lot of trouble with that. But you know, it's a rare. It's good. Not sure how many lessons learned. I think blue-black seems like a real deck. I thought blue looked really weak just by looking at the commons. And a lot of our power in this deck really did come from our black cards, our removal. But I guess the Niblis of Frost really was the powerful blue card. Scour was, I mean, we drew it once and it was amazing. This card is great. This is definitely a very good common. Especially, you know, like I'm very happy to put a couple of Mill Giants in my deck. Wretched Griff was very strong every time that we drew it. Yeah, maybe blue's a little better than I thought. So, cool. Learning a little bit about the format at a time, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Have a great day.